drugs should be affordable. It seems like basic human dignity and common sense. And then also, we also need to teach everyone preventative measures of how to take care of themselves so that the chances of developing diseases that are preventable, high blood pressure, diabetes, can greatly diminish, so that our people aren't relying on drugs to keep them alive. So that involves healthy food, exercise. I think that's a big part of it. Preventative care is easier than when you actually get sick. It's way cheaper. So those are my two takes on it. I think it's a two-part.
Ah, my computer is tripping. Gremlin, stay away, stay away. I'm working hard, y'all, on this side. Okay, Moya, what are your thoughts on this as well? I just asked you, didn't I?
I would love to go again, but I only know we have 6 minutes.
I know. Athena, I'm going to ask you about the healthcare part.
Listen, healthcare is very important in this country because if you cannot afford healthcare, all of that cost ends up going back to as a burden as a taxpayers. Also, healthcare debt is also a big contributor to another reason to why people can't afford homes, because they maybe gotten sick, couldn't afford it, went to the hospital, got sick, and now they have this huge healthcare bill that they cannot afford to pay. So I think that we need to look at whether it's Trump or Harris, what are they specifically trying to do to help us combat this problem? We are a Western nation. We are a Western civilization. The fact that we have these issues in healthcare or don't have a basic standard for healthcare that everyone can afford is a big problem. I do think that, like I said previously, if we have money for war, we have money for healthcare. Like for wars that we are not even directly in, we have money for healthcare.
That is something that we did not talk about today, y'all. And a lot of people are saying that, we do need to talk about this. So I'm sure there's going to be a part two. Marlo, I'm going to go straight to you since I'm on the struggle bus and I want to keep talking, but keep going.
Yeah, I think everyone's already said it. Healthcare is a healthy nation is a prosperous nation, right? If people are losing their homes because they get sick, because their health insurance sucks, if people get sick and all of a sudden their lifestyle has to take a huge turn because Farmer Bro is allowed to charge $10,000 for an insulin shot, or whatever these absorbent costs are that people have decided, oh, what's your life worth to you? Let me charge and just see how much people are willing to pay to stay alive. I think that is the ugliest part of American culture, is the way that the healthcare system has been run into the ground by corporations. I think we got to get corporations out of hospitals. There are a lot of hospitals that are shutting down in small communities, and it is because corporate entities are coming in and deciding that, oh, there's another hospital that is 80 miles from you, and it's more advantageous for our shareholders for us to sell this hospital or lease it to a doctor conglomerate for absorbent amounts of cost. There are doctors who are paying huge rents for medical buildings, and it is costing people their lives, right? Because you have a community clinic today, they can't afford to run tomorrow, they got to shut down. Now your nearest option is a drive away, and maybe you don't have transportation that could take you to the nearest hospital that is requiring a decent car on the highway. So I think that this healthcare situation has to be worked out